let me bribe you, let me give you something to keep you quiet. And all he's doing is saying he'll appease them and he'll buy them something, and that's the discipline.
In Maine, after a day of lobstering, Michelle and Bob head straight to Casey's basketball game, still dressed in their fishing gear.
Go, Case! Do it! Ah! Go in there and take it from her, come on!
I'm sure the kids probably thought we looked like idiots. Probably laughing at the way Bob looks. I mean, they could see through his pants, especially if he bent over, because I did.
Go, Case! Yeah! Good drink from the keg of glory.
Bob embarrasses you.
He does.
I can see that because he embarrasses me.
Some of the girls on the team, they're just like, she doesn't have enough money to go get like new clothes. You know, I'm not the most popular person in school.
Looks are very important.
That's what I keep telling my mom. And I'll ask her if we can like get new highlights and stuff, and she'll say, no, you don't need it.
I feel really sad for Casey. She's not a confident 13-year-old girl at all.
At the Thompsons, Carrie's struggling to get the kids ready for bed. But it's Barbara who's had enough of the family's lack of discipline.
You need to be doing something other than stuffing your face in a video game.
Why did I want to?
Do you want me to take it away?
Turning it off.
That's right, a cup is a cup.
These kids are disciplined? Not what I see.
You know what? You pounded this money through my head ever since I've been home. And then once we got off the money subject, okay, let's pound into them about discipline. I feel like when my wife left here, I exchanged her for a mother.
Barbara the Barbarian decides to talk about my discipline with the kids. I lost it. I'm like a lion protecting its cubs.
You got so much to say, and you want to say it right now, and I have to hear it, don't I?
No, because that's not, you don't want to hear it.
Stop, enough already.
In Maine, Michelle has spent a week living the simple life and now must help Casey complete her long list of after-school chores.
These are good character-building things.
Character building?
You don't think so?
Picking up poo is character building.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
You do it. I decided that Casey's done doing chores for today.
She's done, because you said so.
Yes.
Sounds like a mutiny to me. I think Casey can be a little lazy, and I think Michelle is cultivating it and is very lazy. I think Michelle's a prima donna.
When Bobby gets angry, he gets angry, and it's not a fun place to be.
I mean, if he starts yelling at you, I'll get right back in his face.
It's just, I'm not very strong by standing up to people.
Casey is obviously intimidated by Bob, and I'm not going to be. I'm gonna take these clothes and tell him to shove it. I'm not gonna be bossed around by some grumpy old fisherman. I wanted to give you Barbara's clothes back.
Rule change already.
No, it's not rule change, but I'm still doing her work. There's no reason for me to wear them.
Well, I think you're very shallow to come all the way across the country to try to get involved in our lives and do what you've done so far.
I am involved in your life.
Well, I disagree 100%.
I think you're wrong. In fact, I know you're wrong.
Michelle is strong-willed. She knows how to stand up to Bobby. I look up to her in that perspective. We're getting a lot closer, and I think this is gonna do something good for me.
Next, the rules change as the wives take control.
Casey, you don't have to do any chores.
Not even vacuum my room?
You have no